Yeah, and Doug and I have used Eventbrite for other things. We've purchased tickets and reserved spaces through Eventbrite for several other things. We've never had a glitch, I don't think.
All right. And then the next thing on the list is something we've already talked about. The Amazon wish list is on the website. So you'll know about that. The next item is I'm probably going to be starting a fundraiser for the group in July.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure there's probably people that can't afford it, and that's okay. But initially, I was going to start one back in March for our summer outreach stuff, and that all got canceled, all the summer outreach, and then we couldn't do a fundraiser. But I really would like to do one to see if we can get some additional funds. So, and I'm probably going to try something a little bit different and try to do like some incentives, maybe some swag or something. I haven't thought. I'm kind of mulling it around in my head here. Gives me a month to think about it. And that's always optional. The fundraisers are always optional for people. Like I said, I've told people in the past that, yeah, we could use the money, but we can also use people's time. So if they want to volunteer time, that's fine too. So, people show up for meetings, or if we do projects and they show up for that, that's great too. The next bit of news, the Toledo Metro Parks announced that they were going to start renting their picnic shelters again. They have restricted them to 50% capacity. So, for example, the shelter we used last year normally holds 100 people. If we were to rent it again, it would be limited to 50 people, which is far below how many people we actually have. It's still kind of murky on the state rules about gatherings, so I'm going to have to investigate it more. But what I have, I was trying to share my screen because I had a link. Is that Chloe or Mookie?
No, it's Mookie.
Yeah, it was. So basically, I did a short survey on Google.
Yeah.
And I was going to share my screen and have the link, but it's what I can do is I'll probably email it to everybody in the group. And basically, it just asked if we were to rent a shelter in the fall, most likely October, would you be interested in showing up?
Oh, okay.
Because these are kind of expensive. Like that shelter that we rented was $100.
Okay.
So I don't want to spend $100 if nobody's going to show up.
Right.
But I want to give the opportunity to people to let me know that they want to show up.
And that would be just sort of like a meeting type, just get together.
Yeah. I would probably replace a regular meeting. And it'd probably be like our members meeting and stuff like that, since we have to limit how many people are going to be there. That's what I'm thinking about.
And you said if they use the one
last year.
Go ahead, Sean.
No, that's okay.
I was just gonna say, you said you rented the last time it was 100 people, 100, and you have to limit it to 50%. And you said it was more. We have more people than the 50.
No.
We less.
Yeah, we have less. We have 25 members.
Right.
And I think maybe a third of them showed up last year. And then we had some guests. But we didn't have 25 people. I think we had like 15. I think 15 or 16.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Yeah. And we had a couple of people that where they were just, I don't know if it was kind of unclear as to whether or not they saw the event and came there for that purpose. But there were a couple of new people that we'd never met before, didn't really know anything about our group. And we had some good conversation with them. They were kind of, a little bit younger, probably in their
Mhm.
20s, I think. And, of course, they were welcome to the food that we had, and they stuck around, and we had good conversation about some things.
Okay.
So,
And I'm sure people would be pent up and want to do stuff, but then again, we don't want to freak anybody out. And I mean, we probably, if we did get together, we'd probably still have to have masks, and we still have to try to be socially distant if we could. And so it wouldn't be like a block party or something like that. But,
Yeah. And actually, you might want to think about September versus October.
Yeah.
October's pushing the flu season.
Right. And it
if
might
we
be
have
snowing,
a resurgence, so
temperature and
it's like,
weather.
50-50 there. Well,
Yeah, I think we did September last year,
yeah.
didn't we?
Yeah. And it was kind of windy that day too.
Are they open shelters or is it enclosed?
So the one we were using was open.
Okay.
And it was just the roof.
Uh-huh.
And it was pretty windy that day.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's all the news items I have.
It
So
was pleasant, though.
yeah, it was. But that's all the news items I had. So wanted to open it up to if anybody else has any other things they want to talk about, feel free.
Yeah. I'll commit now that if you decide to do that, I'll pay for the shelter.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully we'll get some good feedback on that.
Well,
Yeah.
that would be fantastic.
Just so we know.
Okay.
That would be worth it just to be able to get together and see human beings again. Other than going to work and
I don't know about you, but I feel more comfortable outside.
it doesn't make a difference to me. As long as everybody's washing their hands and wearing a mask, I'm fine. Even though I'm a good target. Well, I have nothing else to bring up other than it was nice to see you, but I wish more people were here.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're the ones that told me they wanted to do it at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's how it usually goes for me is I'll survey people and they'll say, let's do it. And then I'll do it. And then nobody shows up. So
yeah.
I don't know. I figure probably it's a nice day out. People wanted to go do other things.
It is gorgeous.
Yeah. Especially after it's storming the past couple of days.
Yeah. So. Yeah. How are the protests up there?
And well, except for the one that Sean got gassed at.
Oh,
they're pretty quiet.
Hmm.
Yeah, she was up there on that Saturday when it
things have
got all out of hand.
down a little.
Yeah. Although they did have a little bit of hubbub up in Bedford, just across the state line. There's a guy that owns a gun shop up there. He's on the school board, and he's been posting some racist memes on Facebook.
Great.
And so people have issued a petition to have him removed from the school board because he's a member of the school board.
Well, that's nice.
And so they had a protest. I think it was yesterday, and so he had some armed backup at his store, standing outside the store with their guns, and he was up on the roof watching the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so they had the Monroe County SWAT team was standing by.
God. We actually had the little protest in Findlay even.
Yeah, several. There's been several, hasn't there? Like
I was surprised.
I saw that on the news.
Oh, see, I don't get TV, so I got rid of my cable, so I have an antenna. Well, the only thing I get is WBGU PBS with the antenna, so I don't get to see what's going on locally.
So you're on the wrong side of the building, probably.
I'm facing north, but it's just too weak here.
Yeah.
So, if I could put an outside antenna on the apartment, I'd be fine, but I can't. So I'm sort of stuck. No. But other than that, oh yeah. So yeah, that's probably a good idea. Ending the meetup. If you're paying that much a month, would it not make more sense, since the website is pretty well organized, to just put some advertising? Do you have an alternative newspaper in Toledo?
Yeah, there's a Toledo, and we've done that. They have like a calendar of events, and you can boost them to where they stand out more.
Okay.
But they really don't. You have to get it in a certain time in order for it to show up printed, and most of it's online. So it's something I got away from doing, and I'm probably going to go back to it. But yeah, it's like $10 to get some extra emphasis on it. They changed the background color of it. And
what's the name of the newspaper?
Toledo City Paper.
Okay.
Yeah, they've been kind of struggling a little bit too, because mostly they do calendars, like they say what music and films are coming out, and theater and restaurants, and they haven't been having much to report lately. So
yeah, I'm sure. That's too bad.
So how's Cooper Tire doing?
We're back up and running. Actually, I'm really surprised at the compliance with masks and hands and stuff. I mean, there's a few scofflaws, but
yeah,
for the most part, everybody seems to be taking it in stride. So
that's good.
That's good. Yeah.
Did you have any damage in your area from the storm the other night?
I didn't see any.
No.
Other than just broken branches, small branches. But it was a heck of a wind, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, we didn't get much of it because it kind of missed us, but
it's
still what we got. Yeah, it was kind of rough. The wind, the rain was just pouring. I couldn't believe how much it was pouring.
It looked like a lake effect snowstorm from where I live in New York. You couldn't see anything. Yeah.
Oh, we just saw just a couple hours from where my daughter lives. She's in Colorado, and we just saw where Laramie, Wyoming, Casper area, they got doused with 20 inches up on the mountain.
Oh my God!
And several inches in town.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, snow.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Glad it wasn't me.
And I talked to my daughter this morning. She's just a couple hours away. It's 85 degrees.
God.
Yeah, I'm flying out there at the beginning of July. And I hope there's no snow while I'm there. Not in June, not July.
Yeah. Just not right.
I agree. I think Mother Nature's a little confused.
You got a heck of a delay there, Sean. It's like you talk and then I hear your voice after your mouth shut.
I think well, I got quite from you guys too.
Yeah, it's probably updating.
Yeah, I haven't turned my computer on for a little while, so it might be
yeah, doing
trying to do a bunch of stuff in the background.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, if there's nothing else, I guess we could probably wrap this up.
Okay.
Was there anything else that you had, Ed? That you wanted to any questions or anything? Or
nothing from me.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll get back with you on email or something, and once we figure out the picnic thing and get that arranged for you. And I do appreciate the donation for that, and hopefully we'll be able to do it.
That would be worth it. Okay.
All right. Well, thanks a lot.
All right.
Thanks a lot for being here. All right.
All right.
See ya.
Bye-bye.